Hey everyone, I wanted to go over the new and exciting news that we got for Monster Hunter Rise on the Nintendo Switch. And you know, if it's Thursday night, it's a brand new event quest night. We got a brand new event quest coming into the game, so you can go ahead and download that as you make your way down to the Steelworks, speak to the Courier Cat, and go down to the add-ons option to make sure you claim any quest and any event or any set of items that are labeled in white. Those are the ones that you haven't necessarily claimed before. Make sure you claim them, they'll turn gray. And once you do, you should be able to see that you have this brand new event quest called Rampage Enchanting Parade. So now all you have to do is make your way down to the quest board and the events tab, and all the way on the bottom you should be able to see the Rampage option. And this is the second Rampage event quest that we're getting into the game, called Rampage Enchanting Parade. It should put you up against a Ragi, a Mitsuzune, and an Apex Mitsuzune up in the Rampage arena. And it is a pretty standard affair. It is in the large area, so you're going to be fighting the Ragi wave first, then the Mitsuzune as the second wave, and right afterwards is the Apex Mitsuzune, which usually obviously breaks in the wall or the gate, and then it makes it into the much bigger area. So it's going to be one of those two-pronged rampages where essentially you have to make your way down to the bigger area to be able to take down the Apex. But it's a pretty straightforward one. It doesn't necessarily do anything you haven't already seen. You have to make sure you avoid those fires. You try to avoid as like AoE attacks and stuff like that. But other than that, Apex Mitsuzune is an interesting fight, but it's not necessarily overbearing or anything over the top. You certainly want to avoid its tackles though. It definitely hits very hard physically, so you want to keep a little bit of a distance, especially if you're a gunner. But other than that, you know, again, it's just a pretty straightforward fight. Rampages and specifically Apex fights are a little bit more damage boosting than the typical normal fights with the monsters. But other than that, like the monster moves specifically, they're easily telegraphed, so you should be able to pick off pretty much when it's going to try to do its powerful attack. Once you finish it and you take it down, you don't necessarily have to worry about any sort of specific drops in your reward page, because this one is not necessarily going to force you to have to do it twice. You just have to do it once to be able to get the rewards. And the rewards is actually rather interesting. And that's the fact that you're getting a brand new gesture called Mew Mew. So as you would have typically expected, you're going to have your character doing some cutesy cat noises and cute poses and stuff like that, which are not necessarily up to everyone's taste, which I fully understand. And to see it, simply make your way down back into town, tab onto the gestures, and all the way on the second page you should be seeing it all the way on the bottom, as you already saw the ninjutsu, blowing a kiss, play possum, and now the Mew Mew gestures, which have been added through event quest. Every single time that they add a brand new gesture, specifically, I'm always okay with it, especially if you've paid for any of the DLC voice packs, because you're going to hear those characters always do like a very specific quote or a noise or a sound or something, say something different that is not necessarily something you've heard in the game naturally. So one of the real only defenses that I've always had when it comes to like the DLC voice packs, which are I believe like $2.99, is always that whenever you have gestures, the characters will do special things that they don't necessarily do obviously in the normal story, or even like quotes that they say naturally, which is pretty fun. But other than that, this is just an event quest with a gesture as a reward. Nothing necessarily special. I know a lot of people are looking for new monsters and new armor, but that's not what we're going to be getting this week. But that's going to be it for this video. Hopefully you guys found it informative and helpful. If you are brand new to my channel, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. Hit the bell to receive notifications when the videos go up. And as always, thank you so much for watching. See ya.